Let's rewind back to 1889. Nintendo wasn't making consoles or video games. Nope, it all started with handmade playing cards in Kyoto, Japan. Kyoto, I didn't know that moment. Fast forward a few decades, and Nintendo experimented with some interesting ventures. But in 1985, they struck gold with a little plumber named Mario. You might have heard of him, but here's the thing. Before Mario came along, the gaming industry was in serious trouble. The early 80s saw the infamous video game crash of 1983. Too many low-quality games, oversaturation of consoles, and a loss of consumer confidence had almost buried the industry. It was looking bleak, like game over. Enter Nintendo with the NES and Super Mario Bros. This wasn't just a game, it was a lifeline. The NES redefined home gaming, with quality control and iconic titles that reminded people why they loved video games in the first place. Nintendo didn't just save itself, it saved the entire industry. And then the 90s came along, and boom, the Super Nintendo. For many, this was the golden era. Zelda, Metroid, Donkey Kong, pure gaming bliss. And let's not forget the Game Boy. You know, that brick of a handheld that was basically indestructible? It brought Tetris to the masses and became a cultural icon. Now, the late 90s brought us the N64. 3D gaming was finally a thing, and Mario 64 blew everyone's minds. But then came the GameCube, great games, but it was basically the underdog of its generation. Nintendo didn't give up though. Enter the Wii in 2006. This thing was a cultural phenomenon. Suddenly, everyone's grandma was bowling in the living room. Fast forward to today, and we've got the Switch, a console that's both home and portable. Breath of the Wild redefined open-world gaming, and Mario Kart is still wrecking friendships. And that's Nintendo, a company that started with playing cards and ended up creating some of the most beloved characters and consoles in gaming history. Who knows what they'll come up with next? Whatever it is, we'll be here for it, controllers in hand, ready to hit start.